welcome to this edition of 4 and 4, where we spotlight inspiring community leaders making a difference in just 4 minutes. Today, we're joined by Callie Tippett, the Executive Director of both ReSources Food Bank and ReSources Thrift Store, a vital organization serving families right here in our Vail community. Callie, we're so glad to have you here today.
I'm really excited to be here. Thank you for the invitation.
You're welcome. So let's start with your why. What inspired you to get involved with both the food bank and the thrift store? And how did the two organizations support each other's mission?
So I moved to Vail in 2002, and since I moved here, I was just an involved community member, serving in a lot of different ways. And so this was an opportunity to take my career and further dig into that value that I have of being involved in my community and making an impact. And so I jumped at the chance.
How long have you been with the organization?
I started with ReSources early in 2023 and moved into the executive director role in August of 24.
Wonderful. So 2 years almost.
Yeah.
Congratulations.
Thank you.
It's a milestone. Question number 2 is, what's one myth or misunderstanding people often have about food insecurity and secondhand shopping that you'd love to clear up?
This is something that we hear commonly is, why do I see a nice car coming to visit the food bank? And while we do serve folks who are chronically low income, whether it's just a low income senior or someone who is experiencing disability or maybe even addiction, we serve a lot of folks who pop into food insecurity and then pop back out. And that can happen through many different ways. Think of a major health emergency that prevents you from working for a long period of time and now you're behind a few paychecks. Or maybe a car accident and now you're behind a few paychecks, or even a layoff. And so the idea is with food, we layer in that support early and easy so that you can eat while you work on getting that new job, or while you heal from that car accident, or while you go through that health crisis.
Well, that's important because I know there's a lot of stigma and conversations that people have, or they make comments, and they don't know that there's many layers to someone's situation.
Yep, there's a lot of reasons where food insecurity can happen.
Well, thank you for that. Can you share a story, big or small, that really captures the impact of your work on an individual or family?
One story that really sticks out to me is mom coming in and is now needing food assistance, just in tears and just not knowing where to turn next. Long-term marital relationship is splitting up and resources are going with dad and mom's got the kids and she doesn't know how she's feeding her kids tonight, let alone all week long. And so those moments, those situations are the ones that just are seared into your memory of the importance of having emergency food available in a local community.
I will say that I was a single mom for years, and when I became a single mom, I too couldn't figure out like where does the next meal come from. And unfortunately, in the community that we lived in at the time in California, the food banks were designated days of the month, and it wasn't like you have here. It's open every day. Mm-hmm. So that someone can come through and get food. You had to wait and make that food that they gave you for the month stretch, or wait for the weekend for it to become available. Mm-hmm. And it's just like, okay, so what do? You go, hopefully you have family or friends close by, but that's not what you want as a single parent.
Yep. And we're always hopeful that folks can dig into their personal networks like that. But there's also something we can do as a community. And as a community, Greater Vail community, we've decided this is important to us. We want to be here for our neighbors.
Well, thank you.
Yeah.
Thank you for that. My next question for you is, what's one simple way our community, tied into that, what's one simple way our community can support your mission this month, whether through time, treasure, or talent?
Um, there are some great ways that you can plug in and help the families that we serve. Um, Feminine hygiene products is one of those items that our families are regularly looking for access to. Also, something you may not have thought about is pet food. So if a family is hungry, they're also struggling to feed their animals. And by keeping animals fed and at home, it reduces surrenders to pack, reducing the impact of animals needing assistance in that regard. So keeping animals with their loving families, providing a donation of pet food or cat or dog is a really great way to serve the community. And then this month, we're really looking for fresh produce or canned veggies. That's another great thing that you can drop off either to the thrift store or to the food bank.
Well, thank you for that. I know we're going to support you on both the pet food and the feminine hygiene. Can you elaborate a little bit more? I know we spoke behind the scenes. A lot of people don't realize that some people love their pets so much that they choose to feed their pets before they feed themselves.
Mm-hmm.
And I've seen in Las Vegas where we've had some folks that would even share their pet food with themselves and their animals.
Mm-hmm.
And it's disheartening
Mm-hmm.
to know that that's a choice that you had to make. So if we could just ask our viewers to please donate to the resource in any way possible. You take cash and gift cards, pet food, hygiene, canned food, fresh food.
Mm-hmm.
But I just ask just because I know some people in Vegas, and it just breaks my heart when people have to choose whether to feed themselves or their pets, and they choose their pets first and
Yeah.
go hungry.
Many individuals have really strong caring connections with their animals. And so when they're already going through other forms of crises in their home, or maybe chronic issues that they're dealing with, having their pets there to like comfort them and be with them through that is a big way of how they get through. And so providing support not only for their nutrition, but also for their animal is a wonderful way to support families and make sure that people are cared for holistically.
Thank you. I
Yeah.
appreciate that. And where can they make these donations?
You can donate here at Greater Vail Community Resources at the Vail Food Bank or at the Vail Depot Thrift Store. We're located at 13105 East Colosso Cave. We're neighbors with the chamber.
I love it. And is there a time frame that they can make donations? Certain hours of the day?
Best time to make donations is from 8 a.m. to 2 p.m. Weekdays. On Saturdays, we're here at the food bank from 8 a.m. to 10 a.m. But you can also donate at the depot food items as long as it's not perishable. You can donate there. So all of our hours are listed on our website, and you can find the specific details there at resourcesvail.org.
Thank you. And you're closed on Monday?
We are closed on Monday, both at the depot and at the food bank.
Okay. Yep. Just wanted to say that because I know sometimes we get visitors and they're like, they're closed.
Yep.
Yes.
Also, the depot is closed on Fridays.
Oh, okay.
So the depot is Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, and Saturday.
Oh, nice. Okay, thank you for that. So fun questions for you now. If we gave you a $25 gift card to your own thrift store, what's the first section you'd head to and what's your dream find?
Oh, I'm definitely going for home decor because there's always something new and different there, and it's so affordable. Always find really cool stuff in the home decor department. And then my dream find is definitely the one purse that I found and was able to bring home with me that day. But let's be real, a good portion of my wardrobe is thrift store finds.
And you dress very nice every day.
Yep.
So. I love it. Thank you. All right. In closing, Callie, thank you for sharing your insight, passion, and the incredible work happening at the Resource Food Bank and the Resource Thrift Store. Your leadership is making a real difference, and we're grateful for everything that you do. To our audience, audience, if you're looking for a meaningful way to give back, now's the perfect time to connect with Callie and get involved. Thanks for tuning in to 4 and 4, and we'll see you next time.